Hello and welcome. It's out of the bottle time for this Jeanie, and today's segment is about the green Jeanie. People have been asking me, what do I do for green juice? How do I make green juice? I don't have all the fancy equipment. What am I going to do? So here's a little selection about what I do. This is probably enough for 2 or 3 days of juice if I'm eating other things as well. Maybe a little bit extra celery here. But what I've got, flat leaf parsley, cilantro, some romaine. People don't think about putting romaine in their juice. Lots of celery, kale, one of my absolute favorites. Also in another upcoming segment we'll talk about kale chips and using those instead of corn chips, much better for you and your children. We've got some organic spinach here, and of course my all-time favorite, cucumber. These cucumbers, you can tell a little bit of wax on them, so we're definitely going to peel them before we put them in our juice. You know, you can feel them if they've been waxed, definitely. If they're not organic, peel them always. And just for additional benefit, I like lemon, ginger, and that's pretty much it for ingredients. You can use any kind of greens that you like. That's the beauty about them. I don't actually happen to have a juicer. I'm hoping to have a juicer soon. But since I don't, I do have a Vitamix blender. So what I'm going to do is wash them up, prep them, get them into my Vitamix. I use a little coconut water. I'm not going to show the brand, but I use a coconut water. Sometimes I use just regular water, but the coconut water adds a nice dimension to it, especially if you're new to green juices. It'll really kind of soften the flavors for you. So I'll whir them up in my blender, and then I use a paint strainer bag. One of my friends, Raphael, thank you, showed me this trick. You don't have to buy one of those expensive bags to filter your juices through. Just go to a hardware store and get the same kind of bag that the painters use, and it works very well. Then after I've whirred up everything, I'm going to strain it off, and usually I'll have at least one big quart-size canning jar full of juice, and then sometimes 2. That's enough to get us started today. This is from the Green Jeanie, and we'll be back. Watch me the next 45 days.